Hey guys, let's talk a little bit about the loyalty rewards program. But before we dive in fully, I want you to understand how we talk about this. So if you are going to be an amazing customer who's going to be knowing the ins and outs, knowing all your resources, all the perks and tips and tricks, you need to know that loyalty rewards program is called LRP in our world. So anytime you hear someone talking about loyalty rewards, they're going to be calling it LRP. Okay, so now you're in the loop. All right, think back to a time when you were told thank you for doing something. For example, today I went to dropped my kids off at school, found out my son had forgotten his baritone, and had to come all the way back home, pick up his baritone and music, drive it all the way back before I could kind of get on with my day. And you want to know what I was looking at him to do before I left? I was looking at him for a thank you because I went out of my way. And he sure as heck did not remember to do that. So I had to remind him, but it is kind of like that. What if you received a thank you for doing your daily routine kind of stuff, like grocery shopping, or the dishes that you do, or making a home cooked meal, or rubbing your spouse's shoulders, like things that you're going to do anyway. But just to have that level of gratitude and appreciation extended to you is just so invaluable, isn't it? And so what if, as you're leaving the grocery store, for example, you were kind of stopped at the door with someone that was like, hey, thanks so much for being a valued customer. We really appreciate you and your business. Here's a gift card that you can use for purchasing anything in the store in your next time you come in. Hope you have a great day. Wouldn't that be dreamy? I mean, I want it for my kids, but it'd be kind of nice to have that in every area of life, right? So the Loyalty Rewards Program, or LRP program, is doTERRA's way of just standing at that door for you after you've shopped and said, hey, thanks for being an awesome customer. Here's your free gift card, which is product points in our world that you can use to buy whatever you want. Now, my LRP order is hands down the favorite of my monthly subscriptions. I have a couple of subscriptions that I do each month. I like to get bone broth, and I get deodorant, and there's a couple other things I get, I think, from Amazon, and I do that. But anytime I get my doTERRA box, which is once or twice a month, it just feels like Christmas every single month all through the year. And that's just a really huge perk to be able to kind of receive those specific perks for things that I'm going to order anyway, So let's talk and dive into a little bit more in depth on some of these details on how the LRP program works so that you can take full advantage yourself. Now, you can see on the graphic that you do have the option of placing a one-time standard order, and this will get you any products that you order at that 25% discount off of retail, which is cool, but it doesn't include all the additional goodies. So I don't recommend placing standard orders as a general rule of thumb because you don't get any reward points back, but if you're someone who's only going to order oils a couple times a year, you might find that that's actually a great fit for you, and that's okay. So let's focus now on the highlighted column of placing an LRP order from your wholesale account. Now, as you can see here on the right, if you signed up with a Wellness Advocate account, you get all the same perks, plus the ability to receive additional income. All right, so the few perks listed here that you haven't heard about yet are going to be covered in the next post. So this is just your sneak peek, all right? So let's dive into more specifics about your monthly subscription and the benefits that it's going to offer you. All right, so you earn loyalty rewards points from every loyalty rewards order placed. Let me explain how these percentages work. Each of us have a starting base percentage that we earn LRP points from, and then we work up from there. So your starting percentage is determined by the kit that you purchased when you first got your account started with doTERRA. If you started with a family essentials kit or a home essentials kit, or maybe you did the $35 membership plus some other products, then you will have you'll be able to opt into the program starting at 10% back. So this is pretty common and what a lot of people do. Now, if you started with the Natural Solutions Kit, then you would be fast-tracked to 15% when you opt into the program if you do it the month after you enroll. And if you start the Every Oil Kit, you can start back at 20% with the 100 PD loyalty order the month after you enroll, and the Diamond Kit will fast track you to 25%. with that 100 PV LRP order the following month after you enroll. So you can see it just kind of depends where you got started, but regardless of where you started, every 3 months that you are a consistent customer with a minimum of a 50 PV order, you're going to move up 5% in your savings. All right, so that makes sense, right? And then that continues to go up every 3 months until you reach this 30% back. Which is a lot, actually. And when you're earning 30% back on everything you buy, those points are going to add up really fast, and then you're going to be able to get more free stuff. So it's pretty much a win-win. Now, are you wondering how much you have to order to get all this magic? Is there a minimum? Is there a maximum? Can I do multiple orders in a month? Those are really common questions. This graphic here kind of maps it out for you. Ordering anything at all, even if it's just one PV, is going to hold your place with your points and your percentages, okay? So there's no penalties. You're not going to get kicked out. Nobody's going to get mad or make you, pay for anything. It's just going to hold your place if you do anywhere between, anything less than 50. All right, but if you want to earn new points and go forward on that percentage scale, then you will want to be placing 50 PV or more. All right, if you do 100 PV or more as a wellness advocate, you can earn commissions, and if you do 125 or more, between the 1st and 15th of the month, you're actually going to be able to earn additional free product on top of those points, which is a really big deal. So yeah, now here we go. Keep your eye on this column as we move on, this 125 PV, and we're going to talk about these next couple of perks. And we'll also show you how to set up your LRP, how it's fully customizable and you can change it from month to month as needed, where to locate your LRP points, and even how to redeem them when you're ready. But first, I do have a question for you. Now that you've taken the time to learn about your oils and you've implemented some daily wellness habits, can you even imagine letting these little bottles sit untouched in your cupboard, or does that sound like a complete sad travesty? All right, hit me up in the comments and let me know. All right.